Hi Caroline. Since you're moving to Belgium, and it's good if you try to be independent, today I give you my recipe of carbonara. So first of all, guanciale. As you see, there is like no spicy stuff on it. And we put like here in a pan. The flame must be gentle. We want to cook the guanciale gently. So there, and want it like crunchy, the important stuff, like we want to see the fat to melt. Then, very important, we have the guanciale, the fat. We want also the sweetness of the eggs. My ratio are, since today I'm going to cook like for 2 people, but one of the 2 is Juliette, and she's known for like eating as crazy. I will make like carbonara for 3. And my rule is like, for 2 people is like one entire egg and 1 yolk. And when I increase the dose, I make 2 yolks, 1 entire egg, and so on. So here is the eggs, pecorino, as you see. It's very important here, when you grind it, small one, this is like a game changer. Use like the smallest holes of the grinder, not this one, because it takes time and the cream is not that good. So I start putting pecorino, a bit, and a bit of parmigiano. That's always good. It's a bit less salty than pecorino, and we mix, and we start making the cream. Okay, and this is like the first part. Okay, see. Oh, and we should have like a base like this. I add pepper, like maybe it's a bit like I like having like grind it. This mix. Okay, I want to feel the pepper in the carbonara. Okay. Stop. Okay. So here I go again. Now that the guanciale is like crunchy but not burn as you like, we take it out. Voila. Nice. Like this smell and this sound. Okay, it's very important. We keep here the fat. We want to use all the guanciale. Then, pasta. We said Juliet is gonna eat like crazy this night, so 300 grams. Opla. I use in this case like spaghetti, but like everyone has its own philosophy, long, short, linguini. Oh. I forgot to put the salt in the water. Now, okay. Salt, it's enough. Let's try with the spoon if the water is salty. More. Don't break the spaghetti, eh? When they are ready, all done. And now we let cook the pasta for a while. I've just tried the pasta and it's not ready, it's almost ready. So now I take it, still still with a bit of water, and I put here pasta wet, so you see I don't care like a lot about the fat. I also take water. Voila. Let's save all our guys here. Oh. But it's very important in this phase, like, so now we start to make the cream, and we want to start to make the cream with the starch of the pasta. So here I can even turn the heater off, while here I increase it. Opla. Some water with the pasta. I shake it. And then, okay. This is very important because I almost want like start to form a cream. You see here, just this is a bit water with the fat and the starch of the pasta. Will be clear enough. One thing that like I didn't said before when I was putting the salt, since we are gonna reuse the pasta and like the pecorino is super salty, the guanciale is salty, do not exaggerate with the salt in the water. If not, like it won't be like super pleasant would be super heavy. You see that start forming like a creamy stuff around on the pasta, on the spaghetti. You see here like this white stuff, and there's a mix between the starch and the fat. So the pasta is already like tipping, absorbing all the fat of the guanciale. So it's becoming tasty. Sample. Okay. I'm pretty close. So, last spoon. We want the pasta with al dente, not overcook it. Okay. Now, when you think that the pasta is cooked, there is a bit of creamy, not too much. Okay. Should be a bit liquid like this. Turn off the heater. And then we come back to our egg. And here, kind of gently, pour all our egg and cheese. And if now I'm gonna mess up, there will be no video, Caroline, so it won't be a problem. And we start. Shake it. And now, you see, it's very creamy, it's very soft. And with this way, like, we put like some air, and it's also like not going to heat too much, because we want to cook the egg a little bit, but we don't want to cook it, and especially we don't want to cook the parmigiano and pecorino, because like especially pecorino is very fragile. Like above 60 degrees it melts, and it gets really unpleasant. Then like you will have like melted pecorino in the carbonara. Okay, now there is like cheese everywhere, so it means that like I'm doing well as usual. Okay, you see that it's becoming like a bit more dense, the cream. Okay. Just add again a bit of parmigiano, because we like it. And then like, finally our guanciale. Last fat. Let's finish the pecorino because we like it. Probably it won't be like the cleanest carbonara recipe that you can find on YouTube.
but it works. Oh, okay, nice, even on my apron. Okay, you hear the sound of how it should sound like and how it looks like. So it's not cooked. And then come here, hopla, and serve it. Let's be generous with the guanciale. Voila! That's how you should make carbonara in Belgium.